So we must drastically reduce the cost of governance. In Anambra, for example, doing more with less is our slogan. Extreme prudence is the reason we are delivering historic results on infrastructure and all other sectors and still refuse to borrow a kobo in over 2 years. The State Assembly approved for us to borrow 100 billion 2 years ago. And as we speak, we're still insisting that if we are going to borrow in the future, we will only borrow for projects that will have capacity to pay back. We have spent the first 2 years, restructuring our public finance on a path of sustainability, and I think budgeted. I saw your last thing on sustainability of the states, and Anambra happened to be in the top 5 today. Thank you very much, so to speak. So, our budget is restructured to about now 23% on recurrent, while 77% for capital. We have cost of governance to bare bones. For example, it used to cost about 137 million a month just to clean offices and so on and so forth. We've cut it down to 11 million a month. That's what it is. We have no office of First Lady, and there is no appropriation for that. My wife drives my personal vehicles that I came into office with. And we don't do this to impress anyone, but out of personal conviction and knowledge that Anambra cannot afford the West. Currently, as I said, Anambra is ranked among your top 5 on fiscal sustainability. Our target is that and we'll probably achieve it sooner than later, our IGR should be able to pay for all our recurrent expenditures, while any penny we receive from Abuja will be devoted to investing on the future of the people. In sum, we must reorder our priorities if we must maximize values for our people, given, again, the point I made before that the resources are very little, very little. We must cut the fat, cut them off. So somebody comes to me and says, give us appointment. And to be appointment for what? Give me SA or SSA. And I say, what will you be doing? What will you be doing for Anambra people? If I give you SA, you say, no, anything. And I say, no. If I appoint you SA or SSA and there is nothing, no desk, no value that you'll be producing. If I call 20 Keke Napep drivers and put them in front of you and tell them and ask you to tell them what you will be doing for Anambra, such that at the end of the month they will contribute all that they pay as their own payment will be used to pay to you as SA. Will you be able to stand before them and give them that value proposition? No. We can't circle ourselves in the capital and not think that this resource that we spend is the resource that belongs to all the citizens. When we receive our FAC, when we receive anything, it is money belonging to the 8.5 million residents of Anambra, not to the little circle that are in government.